Hi, I am OOZE Pop, and I'm gonna briefly talk about the movie Thor: Love and Thunder, which I saw a few days ago. I don't think I've ever seen a Thor movie before this one. My friends slash coworkers wanted to go, so I decided I would go see this movie, and it was not bad, but it was it good? Was it a good movie? Basically, you've already heard all the reviews. I'm just gonna repeat what all the reviews are basically saying. There were too many jokes. There were too many like one-liners. There was too much comedy in this movie, and just wasn't to my taste personally. I think that this movie would have been better with maybe 50% less jokes than there was, perhaps, and probably I guess the acting wasn't terrible. It's what you need it to be in a Marvel movie, right? Um, Natalie Portman wasn't terrible. I guess my hangups with the movie are pretty much with the plot. It's kind of a dumb plot. Oh, also I hate Guns N' Roses. I really hate Guns N' Roses, and I don't need nearly enough Guns N' Roses. Nearly that much Guns N' Roses, I should say. So that was just really annoying having to hear so much Guns N' Roses. They did Sweet Child of Mine twice. Even if we were to have smoothed out the edges of this movie, I still think this would be not that good of a movie. Let's say you remove the jokes, increase the action. Well, it's still kind of dumb because it's a movie about. I mean, again, I haven't seen the other movies, so I don't have an attachment to these characters. I don't really know, but Thor's girlfriend gets cancer. Spoiler alert! Oh my god! Okay, Thor's girlfriend gets cancer, so she hears Mjolnir. I don't know what it is. Thor's hammer calling to her, and she becomes Thor. She becomes Thor, in order to like prolong her cancer. But then it turns out it was increasing her cancer, making her die quicker. Right? It was making it worse. Natalie Portman becomes Thor. She finds out it's kind of killing her. The main bad guy, played by Christian Bale, Gore, I think is his name. I'm not exactly sure. He's a god killer. He's killing all kinds of gods. I don't know. It gets a little convoluted. He kidnaps a bunch of Asgardian children, right? It's up to Thor to save them. Um, During the final battle of this movie is very, very cringe. Very cringe. There's some good action. There's some good action in this movie, but the final battle scene of this movie is very, very cringe. You have a bunch of Asgardian children who Thor just gives his powers to, and then they just start fighting all these shadow monsters effortlessly. These children receive Thor's power, and now they have like 50,000. No, it's more like 30 or 40 Thors fighting these monsters. And then one part of the movie, like I said, Natalie Portman, she gets told by Thor's character, she gets told by Thor, if you keep picking up the hammer, if you pick up this hammer one more time, you will probably fucking die. It's killing you faster than the cancer is. So don't pick it up anymore. She ends up picking up the hammer one last time, appearing in this final battle, and then I believe she ends up dying. It's very cheesy. It's very dumb. Yeah, I don't know what else I could possibly say about it. The end, it feels like, so once the main villain becomes like uncorrupted or whatever, because it seems like the sword was kind of like corrupting him, and he was still like angry and evil kind of, but he's just no longer corrupted and sent on this like mission by the sword that corrupts him. It seems like it's leading up to the point where he's gonna wish for Natalie Portman to stay alive because he sees that she's dying of cancer, and it even gets talked about. I can't bring my daughter back to life because I'm dying. No, who'll look after her? It seems like he's going to wish for Natalie Portman to stay alive for Thor. He does not. But it's really, I'll say that that's one thing the movie does good. It's good at making you think one thing is going to happen right at the end, and actually something else happens. Instead of wishing that Natalie Portman be saved, he in fact wishes that his daughter come back without him, and then Thor ends up taking care of this guy's daughter. And I think that's dumb. I think that's really dumb. So to rate this movie, and I was thinking of giving it a 5 out of 10, but now that I have reviewed it a little more in depth, I'm starting to see how I really feel about it. Ni hao, woji hao, cryptic nine. Hi, cryptic. I don't know what that means, but hello. Thor, Love and Thunder. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Not that good. Not really good. Wouldn't recommend. Very annoying movie. Very dumb plot. Not my cup of tea.